Greetings, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to stop caring what people from your past who only know the old version of you think. So many people who have gone through a spiritual awakening are shit scared of seeing people from their past because those people only know the old version of them. So many people in the spiritual community are terrified of this. But the thing is, as long as you have resistance to this, you are not free. As long as you're walking out of your house and saying, oh, I can't see that person and I can't see that person, so I can't go to that event, you are not free as long as you're doing that. And so many people in the spiritual community are doing that. There's a few simple things you can realize that are going to stop you from being afraid of seeing people from your past. The first thing you need to realize, what you're actually afraid of has nothing, it's not about this person. You aren't afraid of this person. You're not afraid of how this person is acting or how they will act. You are afraid because this person, because they only know the old version of you, when you think of that person, it triggers in you the idea of becoming that old version of you. You are actually afraid that when you are around this person, because that is what they believe about you, that is how you will start acting. That is what you are truly afraid of. You are afraid that because this person believes that you are that old version of you, that you are going to show up as that person, as that old version of you. You're afraid that you will respond to this person as how they believe about you. Because we are energetic beings, we feel each other's energy. And so when you are surrounded by people who believe something particular about you, people who are more weak in who they are, respond to that, and then they begin acting in alignment with that. And that is what you are truly afraid of. You are only afraid because that person from your past represents the old version of you. This brings me to my second point. The thing that actually makes you suffer in response to people from your past is nothing to do with how they act. It's how you show up. The reason you are suffering and not satisfied with situations that involve people from your past is because you are not satisfied with the way that you have shown up. It's nothing to do with their behavior. Deep down, you don't give a shit how they act because truthfully, it's nothing to do with you. You are dissatisfied with your own behavior and the way that you have shown up. For example, I used to let people disrespect me, but it was not the fact that they disrespected me that made me suffer. It was the fact that I let them make me suffer. That's what was making me suffer. It was the fact that I let them disrespect me. It wasn't that they disrespected me. It was because I was a version of me that let them disrespect me. I was not satisfied with how I showed up. So now, when the thought of those people coming back into my life comes up, it triggers in me the idea that I will go back to being that person who lets them disrespect her. That is the thing that's making me suffer. It is not them. The only behavior that really bothers you is your own, because that's the only thing that you can actually control. You can't control the situation. And as long as you're trying to, you aren't free. Like I said, as long as you're running around saying, oh, I can't see that person and I can't go to that thing because that person's there, you are not free. The only thing that you actually have control over in this entire world is how you show up. And that's the thing that makes all the difference anyway. The power is not in controlling a situation. The power is in controlling yourself in that situation. That is where the power is. And deep down, that's all you care about. You don't care how other people are acting. You don't care how other people are showing up. You only care if you're satisfied with your own behavior. And the only way you're going to be satisfied with your own behavior is if you show up as your true self. If you're showing up as what they believe you to be, you will walk away not satisfied with your behavior, and that is what will make you suffer. Your behavior is the only thing you can control, and it's the only thing you need to control. You cannot control situations. As long as you're trying to, you're not going to be happy. And it's not what you need to do anyway. The power is in controlling yourself, and that's the only thing that's going to make you satisfied, and it's the only thing that's going to stop you from suffering. Just because people believe something about you, It doesn't mean that you need to act that way. You may get some surprised faces when you see somebody from your past and you start talking about spirit guides and they're like, oh, I didn't know you like spirit guides. Well, I've changed. It's been frigging years. They can shove that surprise look up their asses, quite frankly. You don't have to act that way just because they believe something about you. Yes, some people may be surprised, but that's nothing to do with you. And once again, if you are being true to yourself, it's not going to matter because you're just doing your thing, and that's what you came here to do anyway. You came here to be true to yourself, not true to other people. You came here to be a unique expression of consciousness. You didn't come here to be what they believe you to be. If it's been years and they haven't changed, that's their problem. And they're shocked that you have changed, well, it's reality. It's their problem. It's nothing to do with you. And it's not the thing that's bothering you anyway. Always remember that. How you show up is the only thing that is bothering you. When you walk into a situation with people from your past, you have to ask yourself, who am I being true to? Am I being true to myself, or am I being true to what they believe about me? This is the thing that is going to make all the difference. As I've said, the only thing that is going to make you suffer is if you are not showing up as your true self. The only reason you are afraid of people coming into your life who only knew the old version of you, the only reason you're afraid of that is because they represent the old version of you. And you don't want to go back into a situation where you slip back into that old version of you and start showing up as that old version of you. What they do and what they think doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how you show up with that person. The only thing that truly matters to you is how you show up with that person. And if you show up as someone who's true to yourself or true to them, that is the only thing that's going to make you suffer. This is the only thing that matters. The only thing that makes a difference is you showing up as your true self. When the universe brings you somebody from your past, it's an opportunity to show up in the full embodiment of who you truly are, to say to the universe, this is who I really am, and I'm going to be in this. I'm going to be true to this, no matter who I'm with, even if I'm surrounded by people who believe I'm that old version of me. I'm so strong in who I am, in my true embodiment of my true self, that I am going to show up as this, no matter what the people around me believe. Even if I'm surrounded by a whole frigging world that believes that I am this person. If I am this person, if this is the true embodiment of who I am, that's who I'm going to show up as. That is the only thing that matters to you. If you walk away from a situation with someone from your past and you are not satisfied, it's because you're not satisfied with your own behavior. It's because you didn't show up as who you truly are. All you have to do is show up as a true embodiment of who you are, the confident, self-valuing, self-respecting version of you. And no matter what they frigging do, it won't matter to you. And you know what? They are going to feel that energy instantly, because we feel each other's energy. If you show up as that strong, embodied, confident, self-valuing version of yourself that you are today, they will instantly feel that. And it won't even matter to you, because the only thing that matters to you, that you are showing up as a true, embodied, self-valuing, true self that you are today, and not acting as how they believe you are. It doesn't matter to you, and it's the only thing that's going to be the difference between you suffering and not suffering. If you want to stop caring what people from your past think, be true to yourself and stand in it no matter what. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.